G'day, awesome people. Just get the recording started. G'day, trendsetters. Welcome to episode 161 of the Train Smooth podcast. My name is Tim Egg, and if you have any questions you'd like answered on the show, jump on through to the website, trainsmooth.com. Submit your questions, follow the prompts. Bob's your uncle, finish your aunt. I get super excited when I get your questions, especially when I get multiple questions come through. I feel popular. Today's question comes from Jackson, and that's a good name because my son's named Jackson. Everyone calls him Jackson except for me. I got 100 nicknames for him, and he answers to every one of them. But people go, "Why are you calling him that?" Anyway. I am a runner who is interested in duathlons. What is the best way to get into the bike? I have just brought a bike. Should I train like I do on the run? Quality over quantity? I probably wouldn't. I'd probably do things a little bit different, especially at first. I'd be more inclined to keep it... it goes back to a question I answered a couple of episodes ago. I'd be taking it 1 week at a time, one step at a time. So I'd be just keeping it aerobic. I'd be focusing on skills. I'd be making sure one of my sessions a week. I'm trying to get onto the bike three times a week. 4's better than 3, 5 better than 4. But I'd be at least trying to get one of those rides more skill based. A lot of turns. A lot of quick U-turns, a lot of right turns, left turns, uphills, downhills, just trying to throw in as much as humanly possible into one ride. And that you could probably throw in a bit of quality work, just zooming in and out of things, riding how you feel. But I'd be trying, at least for a little while, I'd be trying to keep it more aerobic. I'd be playing around with, so let's say you're doing 3 sessions. So one session we'll call a funny brick. So you might want to go for a run and then jump onto the bike after you run and go for just an easy bike ride. It can only be, may only be 10 minutes, just for part of your cool down, for instance, just to get that feel of what it's going to feel like. Because let's say, duathlon is going to be run, bike, run. So you want to get that feeling of what it's going to be like after you, especially a good quality run session you may do. You might just finish off with a nice 10, 20 minute easy spin on the bike, but that could be maybe your technical set you might throw in as well. But the rest I'd be just putting in some quality, just putting in some miles just to get used to that feeling. Maybe jumping off the bike and going for a little run on one of them. One session I do like though, I've only ever coached the one duathlete, and I no longer coach him, but one thing we were doing was you do the run, bike, so on. We do it like, let's say it's a 2-hour set. So you warm up on the wind trainer or indoor trainer, and then you pump out like a strong 5 minutes and get off. You run 1k down the road, turn around 1k back, hopefully above race effort, just nailing it. Hop back onto the bike, ride easy for 4 or 5 minutes, and then straight into another effort. And you just keep doing them. They're great sets to do. But I'd be repeating myself, I know, but I'd be just taking it 1 week at a time. How are you feeling? 3 weeks into it, how are you feeling? Do you feel good enough where if you put in some hard intervals or something, is it going to affect the quality of your runs coming into the next day or so? If not, well then, if you feel good enough, you don't think it's going to compromise anything, maybe start adding a few, maybe finish the ride with some sharper efforts. But you can also go straight away. Let's say you go for a ride and finish the ride with 4 times 4 minutes, low cadence efforts. So you're just ploughing those miles, ploughing the gears up and go up a hill or flat or so, just for 4 minutes, 2 minutes easy spin. That's just a nice session. That's a good quality session. It's not going to compromise much. And then in 2 weeks' time, are you feeling good? Should you be doing some more speed work, some more threshold work? You can play it by ear, but I'd be just taking it 1 week at a time. Don't be in a rush. You didn't say when your race was, but even if it's in 6 weeks' time, even if it's in a month that you're training for, you're better off not rushing it, because you don't want to compromise any injury. So just take it easy and play it by ear. Yeah. If you guys have any other questions, jump on through to the website, send me an email, tim@trainsmove.com. Till tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, hooroo. See you, YouTube.